Hi, my name is Amanda Burr, and I'm going to be talking about ways to prevent childhood obesity. Obesity in children is hitting epidemic states in the United States. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 16.3% of children and adolescents aged 2 to 19 are obese. This means they are at or above the 95th percentile of the 2000 BMI for age growth charts. There are ways for you as a parent to prevent your child from having a poor diet and being physically inactive. The first tip is to make sure that your child always eats breakfast. No one should ever skip breakfast. Having your child eat breakfast helps them pay more attention and be more focused in the morning. Some healthy breakfast choices are a cup of cereal, a piece of toast, an English muffin, some waffles and yogurt, and oatmeal with fruit. The second tip for preventing childhood obesity is balancing the meals your child eats. You can do this by giving them a variety of foods with a combination of quality carbohydrates and proteins. The third tip is to avoid liquid calories. Try not to have your child drink fruit juices or beverages that contain sugar. This is because they digest more quickly than solid calories. So you should encourage your child to drink more water. The fourth tip is to stock up on non-fat and low-fat dairy products. Calcium is good for children to have, but not the calories or fat that the whole milk dairy products contain, unless your child is 2 years of age and younger. Some ideas for this is giving them skim or 1% reduced fat milk, slices of cheese and yogurt that are either non-fat or low in fat. The fifth tip is to fill them up with fiber, because fiber provides volume and will fill them up so they won't be hungry as long. The sixth tip is to give them juicy foods. Fruits and vegetables that contain a high water content that is built into the food can help fill them up, and watermelon is a great example of a juicy food, because just drinking water will not fill them up, because it will leave their stomach more rapidly. The seventh tip is to provide veggies 24/7. Keeping veggies available to your child around the clock will help them not feel as deprived of food. Some examples are baby carrots, cucumbers, bell peppers, and cherry tomatoes. The eighth tip is to limit snacks. Letting them choose and plan their fun foods will help them not feel as deprived of the junk foods that they would rather eat than the healthy foods. Some easy snacks for them can be 100-calorie packs, some animal crackers, goldfish, or an apple. The ninth tip is to make eating fun. Having your child be involved in the grocery shopping and preparing the meal will make them feel ownership of the meal, and they will be more likely to eat it than if they didn't help prepare it. The 10th tip is to maximize action. You should try to get your kids moving. Aim for at least an hour a day of activity and try to limit the TV, computer, and video game time. Interacting with your child can make a difference. Playing games that your elementary school child may love, or letting your toddlers and preschoolers see how much fun you have being active. You can also use physical activity to counter something that your child does not want to do, such as homework. They probably would much rather want to be outside for an extra half an hour before starting homework. And finally, you need to be a good role model. If you don't make good choices about your diet and exercise, your child will most likely not make those choices as well.